Hello, I'm David Chaston with 90 at 9, brought to you by interest.co.nz. This week at everything you need to know in 90 seconds at 9 o'clock. With news, we have Liftoff. Janet Yellen has just raised interest rates for the first time in almost a decade. The new US federal funds rate is 0.5%, up from 0.25%. Yellen's press conference will be dissected for its tone and future guidance, but the statement says that future rate increases will be gradual and slow. Of course, that leaves the enormous cash injection from the prolonged salve that is money printing all in place. Now it has started raising rates, the Fed must now make more decisions on how to drain markets awash in that cash, which is propping up asset bubbles, and further down the road, how to shrink its swollen balance sheet. But today is the first step, all about raising the cost of money on a path back to normal. Markets have taken it all in stride, all higher post the announcement. In other news, American new housing starts rebounded in November from a 7-month low, and building permits surged to a 5-month high. American news wasn't so positive on the factory side, however. Industrial production declined in a Fed survey and is still expanding in another key survey, although growth is slowing noticeably. Across the Atlantic, the factory picture is much more rosy. The Eurozone economy saw a solid end to 2015, with robust growth leading to employers taking on extra staff at the fastest rate in over 4.5 years. China's annual economic growth is likely to slow to 6.8% in 2016 from an expected 6.9% this year. That's what the People's Bank of China said in a working paper published overnight. In New York, the US Treasury 10-year yield benchmark rose on the Fed announcement and is now at 2.3%. Swap rates in New Zealand rose in response to yesterday's strong rise and are now at 5 months highs. The US benchmark oil price fell yet again today, now at under $36 a barrel, while the Brent benchmark is just over $37 a barrel. Remember, at the beginning of October, US oil prices were touching $50 a barrel. But the gold price has jumped today, up $13 an ounce to $1,076. New Zealand dollar is still holding its higher levels, now at 67.7 US cents, 94 Aussie cents, and at 61.9 euro cents. The TWI is now at 73. The last time the TWI was at 73 was in June. I'm David Chaston. That was 90 at 9, brought to you by interest.co.nz.